So I'm not doing this for you, okay? I'm doing it for him. We all have, look, everything's gone to shit in this right now in the world, okay? We all have opinions. You might be surprised how on board and on the same page you and I are about some things, okay? So don't think for a second that it's about freedom of speech or what you are and aren't allowed to think. I don't come here, he doesn't come here to put on this fucking uniform to go out and make people's lives shit.
Well, everybody, this video has it all. Make sure you watch it all the way through because it is quite the video. We have talked about it. You guys have talked about it in the comment sections, on our live streams. You know, these guys up in Canada think they're in the USA and can get away with the same sort of nonsense as the frauditors do down there. It doesn't happen up in Canada, man. You might get away with it a couple times, but eventually it's going to catch up to you. And this is one of those incidents when you want to drive by the cop and finger him, you're going to get an inspection on your vehicle, especially when you're driving a commercial vehicle. And there's one thing wrong with that vehicle, you're going to get an inspection. You're just going to make your life difficult. But there's a lot more to this video than just what I'm talking about. Sit back, relax, we'll get into it. Like I said, watch it all the way through, and you will definitely understand what I'm talking about. Let's get into it, guys. Like always, smash that subscribe button if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you down in the comment section.
Hello, how's it going? Constable Evening, Langley RCMP, your driver's license, registration, and your logbook, please.
Easy.
You have your logbook on you?
I don't have a logbook. I'm not 160K from home.
Okay. Just going to be doing a vehicle inspection on your truck here.
Why is that for?
I'll give you there because you're a commercial vehicle.
Oh yeah.
I'm driving on the provincial highway.
That's what you pulled me over for?
Well, and you fingered me.
Oh,
yeah.
Is that why?
Yeah. Well,
okay.
You're driving a commercial vehicle, inviting attention to yourself.
Okay.
And that's exactly right, guys. He brought the unwanted attention to himself by fingering the cop. And listen, man, in Canada, they don't need a reason to stop you. They just need a reason to see if you have a driver's license, a valid driver's license. They can pull you over for anything they want. That's the difference up here compared to the US. They don't need a reason. Their reason is to see if you have a valid driver's license. And anything past that, like this cop right now, anything he sees past that, like maybe bald tires, it's unwanted attention you're brought to yourself.
No, that's all I need to know.
Good. What's your full name, sir?
It's on the driver's license.
Are you failing to identify
It's
yourself?
on the driver's license.
What's your full name and date of birth?
It's on the driver's license right
so
there.
You're failing to identify
I
yourself?
just gave you my driver's license, man.
Yeah, and I'm asking you who you are.
Yeah,
and
it's
what
right
your
there.
Date of birth is.
Right there on my driver's license.
I'll ask you one more time. What's your full name, date of birth, and current address? And current address?
It's on the card.
Can't read it. Give that back. Do me a favor, turn on your four-way flashers. These tires are pretty bald.
All because you wanted to be cool and finger a cop. Now he's going to get a box 1 inspection probably on his vehicle. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see what happens. But all because he wanted to finger a cop for what? For what? For no reason. You know, cops have bad days too. So if you're going to finger the cop, you got to expect this type of stuff. And you know what? Anything wrong with this guy's vehicle, they're going to tow it. They're going to tow it. And it's going to be because he wanted to look cool and finger a cop.
Yeah, those are bald tires, man. So you are, your commercial vehicle, you do need to inspect the vehicle, do a pre-trip. You have a pre-trip on you?
Are you a commercial vehicle inspector?
I'm a peace officer.
Yeah.
It's well within my authority.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you have your pre-trip on you?
Yeah.
Where is it?
Yeah, it's over there.
Your pre-trip inspection?
Yeah, it's in the glove box.
Can you grab it for me?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Oh yeah, I didn't fill it out this morning.
Okay. You are being audio and video recorded.
Perfect.
You didn't fill out your pre-trip inspection?
Nope.
All right. You're aware of the condition of your tires here, or are you aware of if you did your pre-trip, you might have noticed that your front tire is pretty bald there. Nothing to say to that? Okay, hang tight. You're a paramedic with BC Ambulance?
I'm not answering
Do you have
questions.
your supervisor handy? I was actually a paramedic for 6 years in the province
Cool.
of British Columbia, so you're going to be getting a phone call. They're going to be getting a phone call
Cool.
regarding your behavior. Make
Awesome.
Sure, obviously, can't have people like that.
Well, this sounds like a retaliatory stop over freedom of expression.
No,
so
actually,
yeah.
I pulled you over to conduct an inspection.
Oh,
of the vehicle.
no, that's not what you said.
may be getting issued a box one.
That's
because
not what
the
you said.
tires don't have enough tread on them.
Okay. Well.
So it might be towing the vehicle from the road here today. So
Okay.
just hang tight, okay?
Yeah, you do what you gotta do, buddy. Retaliatory. Is that a supervisor?
Are you loaded?
Is that a supervisor?
He's are you loaded?
I want to talk to a supervisor, please.
Absolutely. Can you step out onto the shoulder here?
Of course.
Are you loaded or unloaded?
I'm not answering questions.
Well, you have to answer some questions. You can only push that line so far. It's not going to get yourself into any better situation.
Any better situation?
Well, you've already kind of got yourself into this.
Oh, freedom of expression is the
What kind of
situation.
expression?
My freedom of expression. That's what you pulled me over for.
What expression?
That's what you pulled me over for.
I was conducting a legal traffic stop on a vehicle that was speeding, and I saw a dump truck driver agitated. So I pulled him over to ensure that he was safe to be on the road and wasn't impaired.
Okay.
Well, first of all, it's concerning that this guy's a paramedic, so they kind of work hand in hand with law enforcement officers. Listen, I'll say it one more time. The only reason they need to pull you over in Canada is to see if you have a valid driver's license. And anything they stumble across, and above and beyond that, is within their rights. So you've been stopped. He's checking out your vehicle. You got bald tires. I mean, the worst thing you can do is keep up with this nonsense and maybe apologize and say, yo, bro, I'm sorry or something, because it's not going to work out very good for you at all.
So you appeared agitated, and now as a result, there's a commercial vehicle inspection being done because of the low tire tread on the vehicle. So you got yourself into this situation. We're going to ask very basic questions. Are you loaded or unloaded?
I'm not answering questions.
Okay, so this is our...
Are you a supervisor?
No, I'm a senior constable.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're coming up here, traffic, lots of traffic. He busted a Yui right in front of everybody. He stopped on the road, backed up, and then busted a Yui right on this main road with all this traffic. I was like, that's bullshit. I flipped him off. He came down there. He went down past me, busted another Yui, came up and pulled me over.
Okay. I wasn't here for that portion, unfortunately. So we're just dealing with this portion now.
To me, it sounds like a retaliatory stop for a freedom of expression. That's what it sounds like to me.
Ensure that you weren't high or impaired because you appeared agitated and you're driving a commercial vehicle. Most people don't hang out the window flipping off the
There was no hanging out the
In
window.
my experience,
No hanging out the window,
of
bud.
this line of work, you appear agitated under the influence of drugs when you're driving a large dump truck, hanging out, fingering your other motorists, including police officers doing their job.
So we need to know whether you're loaded or not for the tow truck. That bill's going to be extended otherwise, and that's going to go back to you or the owner.
What? So what?
You're obligated to report that anyway because you're a commercial operator. Just like you'd be obligated to.
So I'm getting towed for what?
It's a Division 21 inspection that's got to take it to Kenworth. So that's to make sure that it's in compliance because the front tires are below their limit. In addition to that, you haven't done a pre-trip inspection, so we don't know what.
They're below the limit?
They appear to be below the limit.
They haven't been measured.
No, they don't need to be measured.
They appear to be. They
that's why
appear
they're
to be below the limit.
Yeah. So are you going to comply with the request under the CVSC regulations that you have to tell us that information or no?
Well, are you going to measure them?
No. That's why it's going in for an inspection. I'm asking you whether it's loaded or not for the tow truck.
Wow, man. You're a real piece of shit, eh? Wow.
Okay. So are you going to answer?
It's all good.
Well, apparently not. You get butthurt over a finger.
Doing my job, man.
That's not your job. Your job is to be a pirate? Holy, man.
What's your first name?
I'm Lucas.
Lucas. Okay, Lucas, are you loaded or not?
No.
Okay, thanks so much. Like I said, that's just going to save you a dollar amount in the end for what they decide to send for Clover, okay?
Do you guys see how he hesitated about that question, if he's loaded or not, and he ended up answering it? Because the cop would have called a tow truck that would have just assumed that he was loaded, and it would have been a huge bill, night and day. Instead of a $500 bill, it could have been a $2,000 or $3,000 bill. So he knows that, and that's why he answered the question, because it would have just ended up screwing him in the long run.
So you're able to make your own arrangements for a ride, and then we can give you some paperwork and you can go over that, okay? And then we can go over the documents again and just make sure that if you have any questions in the meantime, I'm sure there's going to be more afterwards as well, right? You got your point of view from what happened here as well, but we can
Oh,
discuss that
yeah.
after, okay?
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. No, I want a supervisor here, please.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the supervisor is not going to be coming
Yeah.
right now. We're going to finish with this stop, and you're welcome to call a supervisor afterwards, okay?
Well, I would like a supervisor here, please.
You're not getting a supervisor.
I'm not getting a supervisor.
Yeah, so that's not an obligation. You can call afterwards, right? Right now, to finish this stop and get us off the roadway, that's what's going to be happening, okay? So if you have a call, if you want to make somebody to come give you a lift, you're welcome to. So otherwise, let us finish up some paperwork and we'll get that and go over it.
Dude, I'm like 2 blocks from home. Like,
Right,
what
so
the
we're gonna
fuck?
finish up the paperwork
Thanks,
and then
man.
we'll get you on your way, okay? Do you need a phone to call somebody, or do you have somebody that you're able to call to come pick you up if need be? Okay.
Wow.
I'll let you know
Earning
on
the
that.
hate, guys. You're earning the hate, man. Holy.
I guess, is this your son?
Yes, my oldest son.
Okay, sir, get your hand
Yeah,
out of
just
the, out of the
just
hat,
give me a
please.
break here.
So
Can we do something here? The truck is not. It's due for an MBI at the end of May,
Yeah,
and
but
that's
so
what we're
he
doing.
He didn't complete a pre-trip inspection, and the
Well, can you give him a
tire
ticket for
tread on
that?
the front of the vehicle.
We
doesn't
realize
appear
they're
to be
getting low.
correct.
Did you measure them?
I'm going to go measure them right now, but as my
432s, my
as
son's a-
visual, that there was enough to pull it for that.
Well,
and as
can you
per-
just
as
ticket
per
us instead of
division
tow it,
as
please?
per Division 21.
Do you guys hear him going with this? Now he's kissing ass, realizing, this could end up costing him thousands and thousands of dollars because he wanted to look cool and finger the cop. You're not going to win. I tell everybody, you want to be mouthy with the cops, you want to finger them and curse at them. When they pull you over, they find anything wrong with your car, you're going to get an inspection, you're going to get it towed, you're just going to create a headache that you don't want to create. That is the bottom line. Now this guy's decided to, wow, I really messed up. Now he's starting to do damage control and kiss the cop's ass. That's exactly what he's doing.
We can have it pulled to a Peterbilt.
Of course you
inspection.
can. I'm not saying
Now,
you can't.
At end of the day.
But I've just had a heart attack, and that's
Yeah.
why he's driving my truck.
Yeah.
I can't work. They've taken my CDI.
Well,
So
it's unfortunate that your
We're
son is
we're a
driving.
kilometer away from home.
Yeah, no, it doesn't matter. He's on a public highway.
I totally
and-
get it, but you don't have to tow the truck. It's fine.
Well,
it's not going to blow a tire going a kilometer here.
Sir,
Let us
this is
let
a
us fix
discussion
it.
you can have with your son who is driving the vehicle.
I know that.
However, as per the division, we are well within our authority.
I
to
totally
tow the
get, but
vehicle.
you're well within your authority to just let us,
Well,
be a
if
decent
there's
guy.
An accident here, and after this interaction, and the vehicle is not up to spec, it's on us.
I'll follow him right
It's
home.
on us. So unfortunately,
Oh,
as
come
as a
on. He's not going to
professional-
blow a tire between here and home.
Sir, unfortunately, as a professional running a business, you need to be.
You know what you're doing to me? Like my mortgage is due next month, and my interest rate is going to triple, and I'm trying to hold on to my house, and we're trying to work where there's 3 families living off this truck right now.
How far is your residence from?
We live right behind the
Okay,
Canco.
go up to the truck. I'm going to speak to my partner here, who's proficient in.
Like I'm not
CPC.
bullshitting
I want you
you.
guys to go up to the vehicle though,
Yeah,
and give us
yeah.
some space to work. And,
Like I
we'll
said,
see what
we're
we
not
can do.
trying to screw you, or I'm
You know
not
what?
lying to you.
This is the kind of interaction that I'm having with you that I appreciate, and there's a mutual level of respect. That's not the interaction I've been having with the individual who is driving your
Okay,
truck.
okay.
So there needs to be probably some consideration and conversation of the
Absolutely.
behavior and what the individuals that are operating vehicles
Believe
with your
me.
license plates on them
Believe
are
me.
doing.
Yeah, and he's on my
I'm not- I
insurance.
don't
I've
need to
changed
educate
everything.
you, but I'm going to ask you both to go back up to the truck, and we'll be with you shortly.
Okay.
Here, okay.
Hey, nice beer. I'm just going to grab a cigarette out of my truck.
Lucas, I was going to let you know as well, just in terms of what happened before I got here as well. Our cars do have dash cam as well, right? So if that comes up, and whatever you decide to do, right, there is that.
That's
and
why I'm
audio.
filming everything.
No,
Yeah.
that's okay. I
Yeah.
just wanted to let you know. I'm assuming you're unaware.
Yeah.
So I wanted to let
Nope.
you know that portion. I don't know
Good.
what happened before I got here, but there is that as well.
Good.
Okay?
Then it shows what he did. Yeah.
No,
The
that's
camera is always, you know, the...
When he said, "Did you get it on dash camera?" to what I did, I'm like, "Oh fuck, it's not working right now."
it's always not working when you need it.
You know, we're trying to run totally legit here. I know the tires are low. I get it. I got one brand new one in the shed. A front tire is $1,200.
I'm not surprised at all.
And
Listen to him snivel, whine, and cry now. He brought the unwanted attention to himself. Yeah, the tires are expensive. They are $1,200. But do you remember this?
I flipped them off. I flipped them off. I flipped them off.
The guy can call it whatever he wants, retaliatory, whatever. The cop doesn't need a reason to stop you. Now, if you just had been going on your mosey day, none of this would have happened. This is all because of you. Now you're whining and crying, trying to fix the situation.
front tire is $1,200. And like I told him, I had a heart attack like last May. They put an ICD in, and they took my driver's license, my class 1, so I can't drive. So
because of that?
Yes, because I had an ICD. Because I could have an
yeah,
ICD
but not
is
in-
like clear, boom.
Yeah, but they did.
I flipped them off. I flipped them off. I flipped them off.
Wait till afterwards that you recover. They just really.
Took my license, yeah.
Okay.
I had to downgrade, and so he was a paramedic.
Yep.
And he got let go because he wouldn't divulge whether he had the COVID shot or not. So they fired him.
Of course.
Do you realize there's still 75 paramedics out?
85.
85 paramedics still not hired back. We're the only province in Canada that hasn't hired back the nurses and the paramedics.
I was reading that in the paper, I think a month or two ago. I didn't realize it was that high.
Yeah, the nurses are 800 or something.
Oh, it's
Lots that have not been hired back, and we're in such trouble here.
Well, it's everybody, right? From every industry
Yes,
across the
yeah,
board,
even
right?
you
So,
guys.
yeah. Well, I don't know what the numbers are, but I got a couple of coworkers that have been in the same boat, right?
Yeah.
So for religious purposes or whatever. And
It's in the family, so
yeah. Well, I'm
it's-
paramedic as well, right?
yeah, and a
So,
paramedic, yeah.
yeah.
So I'm not doing this for you, okay? I'm doing it for him. We all have, look, everything's gone to shit in this right now in the world, okay? We all have opinions. You might be surprised how on board and on the same page you and I are
Totally.
about some things,
Yeah.
okay? So don't think for a second that it's about freedom of speech or what you are and aren't allowed to think. I don't come here, he doesn't come here to put on this fucking uniform to go out and make people's lives shit. But when you're driving a commercial vehicle and you're out fingering the police who are doing their job, you're probably gonna invite some unwanted attention. That's
what I
common
told them.
sense. Okay? And I worked in the profession that I believe you do for 6 years prior to this, and it's embarrassing that and shameful that you would treat a fellow first responder with that. And maybe you should consider a different career
Well,
choice.
you don't know my history.
That's my personal expression, and that's my personal belief, and I'm allowed to say that. Okay?
You don't know my history with you guys
Regardless-
either, so.
Well, hey, everyone has there's how many hundreds of thousands of law enforcement officers in North America. Don't judge us all by the same cover, man. Okay, shit happens. I'm not judging you as a character. Like, come on,
If he doesn't remember
give
me,
it a break. Okay, don't hold the grudge
let him know that I
forever.
work
If
with
something's
Guy
happened to you, well, I wasn't there and I
older
don't
guy,
know what the whole
big old
story
handle,
is,
my
right?
I was on
I'm
his
out there
team
doing my
originally,
job. You know how
that's why I
fast
knew
that
Josh
car
was
was going
through that
coming
too.
over that hill?
Yeah. Well, we're a fishing family.
130.
Well, we used to be commercial.
So should I just let everyone drive by at that speed? And how if I don't turn around and do a U-turn, how the fuck do you?
Quite a lot. He's the one that was a driver at
Common
everybody.
sense.
He had
So
some
for your
cardiac
dad, I'm
issues.
cutting
Some
this
things
break,
happened.
okay?
He was
But
92.
you need to.
He's
be
a good guy.
You need to, yeah,
That's a
he
big-
doesn't
that's a
deserve
big
to pay for
But still, it's a big
your
shock
actions
to the
or
family.
your misjudgment.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
come in waves.
You're getting a ticket for failing.
I hate
the
to say it, but
pre-inspection
you're right.
report.
Cool.
All right. NCA, commercial vehicle operator,
Yep.
professional driver. You need to be doing that. Okay. There's information on the back how to pay the ticket, dispute the ticket.
What it is.
Remember, we have a year. If obviously,
You don't remember the good one?
don't be
Well, remember the bad one.
inviting this unwanted attention.
It's
You
just like
won't
they say,
find
when you
yourself
do
in these
something good,
positions.
nobody
Okay.
remembers. When you do something bad,
There's your license. You need a new sticker. It's not eligible. I'm not going to give you a ticket for that.
Thank you. See ya.
You know, I don't think he realizes he still thinks this is a joke. He walked away there. I mean, he should have a little brief conversation with this officer and tell him how, like, you know, thank you. I messed up. I shouldn't have fingered you. I mean, this guy's cool about it, man. He's been really cool. He didn't tow his vehicle. He didn't give him. He could have gave him so many fines. He could have walked away from here with $3,000 in fines, man, or more. And he just wants to walk away. See ya. When he should be saying to the cop, thanks, man, I messed up. It's unbelievable. It's disgusting. I'm going to reach out to this guy, make sure he gets a copy of the video. And I'll make sure I play this video on my bigger channel too. But anyways, that's it for the video, guys. Let me know your thoughts and comments, and I'll see you down in the comment section. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button.